I'm Carissa, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to decorate for a celebration with just your Cricut and a little imagination. We get to host my daughter's book club this month, and it is one of the most exciting things for my daughter. So naturally, we needed to make favors and a banner. A book club isn't complete without a banner. So I made it all with my Cricut. I'm going to show you how. The banner is so easy and simple. It's completely reversible. I also made these adorable little bookmarks, and this might be my favorite, little book bags for all the girls with infusible ink. I'm going to show you how to do it all simple and easy. Just watch. We will start with the bookmarks and banners. These were so simple to make in Cricut Design Space, which is why I love using my Cricut. It just adds unique touches to parties or celebrations, and it's so easy and straightforward to use. The materials that I used for these two projects were vintage book pages, Cricut cardstock, and Cricut Smart Paper cardstock. So I will show you how I made the reversible banner first. I found this banner template in Design Space and made it about 5 inches by 7 inches. Then I overlaid a letter on each banner to spell out book club, I know, very unique, and began by cutting it out on the sticker cardstock. That was my first layer to use. So I have this design template linked for the book club banner in the details below, along with the other projects you'll see in this video and the supplies that I used. I'm using my Explore 3 with smart paper so I don't have to use a mat, which is so nice. After I cut out the sticker cardstock, I made a slightly larger template with the banner in Design Space to cut out on the vintage paper, again using the same exact shape, just a little bit bigger. I made it slightly larger so you'll see the vintage paper on both sides of the banner. On the one side, you'll see it as a border around the sticker cardstock, and then on the other side, you'll see it as a background to just the sticker cardstock letter. So I will show you that in just a second. I stuck the vintage paper on my mat and cut it out, each page individually, and then weeded it. After I got all of the vintage paper cut out, I took off the banner outline on the sticker cardstock and then stuck it to the vintage paper banner outline. I did find that it was easier to keep the vintage paper on the mat while I stuck the cardstock on because it was so thin that it was just hard to stick together when it didn't have that stronger backing. So to make the banner reversible, I'm going to show you, I added the letter outline my Cricut cut out onto the back. So I will show you that in just a second. But in the meantime, I'm going to tell you, don't be like me and just stick the same letter to the front as the back, because then when you reverse the banner, it will be 100% backwards. So make sure that you plan that out by flipping over each page and laying out the letters in the right order so that when you flip it, it's actually reversible, because that was a big mistake that was a surprise to me. Okay, are you ready to see it? I think it turned out so cute for our little book club. Again, this whole template is linked in the details below so you can make it yourself. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, so fun and unique. I made everything in Design Space and it was very simple cuts, easy to make, easy to use the materials, so I would strongly recommend doing this as a banner for whatever party you have coming up. Next up, we're going to do the bookmark favors. I found a bookmark template in Design Space also and duplicated it so every book club member will be able to have one. This is the base layer, so I cut it out on plain cardstock, and then we will use the overlay as the sticker cardstock, which is this beautiful rose pattern that I also found in Design Space that kind of goes along with some of the themes in the book that we are reading for book club. I cut out the rose pattern bookmark slightly smaller than the plain cardstock one so that it overlays nicely. I weeded it and pulled it off and then stuck it to the plain cardstock. I'll show you how it turns out in just a moment. Each girl will get her own bookmark to customize. I got different colors of embroidery thread so that each girl can fill in the hole at the top of the base bookmark to add a little tassel like a real fancy bookmark. They can add book quotes to the back of it and just make it their own. I thought this was a very fun party favor and craft to do during book club. Our last party favor is a book bag for each girl I decorated with infusible ink. I cut out the design on infusible ink transfer sheets with my Cricut. These are so fun to use. I made a rolled doll quote with a cute little book cutout I found on Design Space. You lay the transfer sheet down with butcher paper over the top, which comes in the package, and then use a heat press. This transfers the ink onto the project and the results are amazing. Make sure to check if you are using a heat press on Cricut.com for what setting to use for your project and specific material you are using. I got a multi-pack with this adorable splatter pattern so the girls can pick their color. We are all decorated and ready for our book club party. I can't wait, and I love how everything turned out. I couldn't be happier with it. So excited. These are 3 simple and easy projects to do on your Cricut that can make any celebration magical. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe for everything Carissa at home.